Donald Trump is back in the White House, and Caribbean leaders are speaking out. From trade and tourism to immigration and diplomacy, his presidency could reshape the Caribbean's future and impact the lives of millions in the diaspora. Today, we're diving into the reactions of Caribbean leaders to Donald Trump's return as U.S. President in 2025. What does this mean for the region's politics, business, and tourism? And how will it affect Caribbean immigrants living in America or those planning to move to the United States? In this video, we'll discuss the challenges, opportunities, and potential impacts of Trump's presidency on the Caribbean and its diaspora living in the United States. Whether you're in the region or abroad, you won't want to miss these key insights. Let's get started. Caribbean leaders have expressed a mix of concern and cautious optimism regarding Trump's re-election. Many are wary of his previous administration's policies, which often prioritized American interests over international cooperation. For instance, Sir Ronald Sanders, ambassador of Antigua and Barbuda to the United States, highlighted the apprehension surrounding Trump's stance on diversity, equity, and inclusion (DEI) initiatives and his opposition to what he referred to as a woke curriculum.
Three main areas will concern Caribbean relations with the U.S. under Mr. Trump's presidency. These are trade and aid, climate change, and global peace and stability. Mr. Trump has made it clear that he is dissatisfied with the U.S. balance of trade deficit with several countries, especially China and the European Union. When this figure is compared with the aid that the U.S. gives to CARICOM countries, it shows that the money value of the U.S. trade surplus far exceeds U.S. aid.
However, some leaders admire Trump's strong leadership style and believe his presidency could bring stability to U.S. Caribbean relations. Prime Minister Gaston Brown of Antigua and Barbuda congratulated Trump on his victory, expressing hope for continued cooperation between the two nations. Similarly, Prime Minister Andrew Holness of Jamaica extended his congratulations, emphasizing the importance of maintaining strong diplomatic ties with the United States. In the business sector, Caribbean leaders are closely monitoring Trump's trade policies. His America First approach could lead to new trade barriers affecting Caribbean exports to the U.S. The potential rollback of Biden-Harris Caribbean initiatives and changes in trade policies may pose challenges for the region's economic growth. However, some business leaders see opportunities in diversifying trade partnerships and strengthening ties with other global markets. Caribbean nations have historically relied on the United States as a major trading partner. Any shifts in U.S. trade policies could have significant repercussions for the region's economies. For example, the Caribbean Export Development Agency, CEDA, has expressed concerns about potential disruptions in trade relations and the need for Caribbean countries to explore alternative markets. Tourism is another vital industry in which Trump's presidency could have significant implications for the Caribbean. During his previous term, travel restrictions and changes in visa policies impacted tourist arrivals from the U.S. Caribbean tourism officials are hopeful that Trump's administration will prioritize economic recovery and support for the travel industry. However, they remain cautious about potential policy shifts that could affect visitor numbers and tourism revenue. The Caribbean Hotel and Tourism Association has called for a collaborative approach to address the challenges facing the tourism sector. They emphasize the importance of maintaining open travel channels and ensuring that the region remains an attractive destination for American tourists. Additionally, tourism ministers from various Caribbean countries have expressed their commitment to working with the U.S. administration to promote sustainable tourism and enhance visitor experiences. Additionally, the commerce sector is also keeping a close eye on Trump's return. His administration's focus on fossil fuels over renewable energy could impact the Caribbean's efforts to transition to clean energy. Additionally, changes in U.S. aid and development assistance could affect funding for critical infrastructure projects in the region. Caribbean leaders are advocating for continued support and collaboration to ensure sustainable economic development. The Caribbean community, CARICOM, has emphasized the need for a balanced approach to trade and development. They have called on the U.S. administration to consider the unique challenges faced by small island developing states and to support initiatives that promote economic resilience and sustainability. CARICOM leaders have also highlighted the importance of regional integration and cooperation in addressing common challenges. Trump's presidency could bring both challenges and opportunities for the Caribbean region. On one hand, his policies may create economic uncertainties and strain diplomatic relations. On the other hand, Caribbean nations may find new avenues for growth by diversifying their trade partnerships and strengthening regional cooperation. The region's leaders are committed to navigating these changes and ensuring the continued prosperity of their countries. One potential area of concern is immigration policy. Trump's previous administration was known for its stringent immigration policies, including travel bans, increased deportations, and restrictions on visas. His return to office raises concerns about the potential reinstatement of these policies, which could affect Caribbean immigrants. Caribbean leaders are closely watching for any changes in immigration policies that could impact their citizens. They are advocating for fair and humane treatment of Caribbean immigrants and for policies that support family reunification and economic opportunities. Many fear that stricter immigration enforcement could lead to increased deportations and family separations, creating uncertainty and anxiety within the Caribbean community. The America First approach of Trump's administration may also impact economic opportunities for Caribbean immigrants. Policies that prioritize American workers could limit job prospects for immigrants, particularly in industries where Caribbean nationals are heavily represented, such as hospitality, healthcare, and agriculture. Additionally, changes in trade policies could affect remittances sent back to the Caribbean, which are a vital source of income for many families in the region. By the way, if you're enjoying this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. Your likes help the YouTube algorithm promote our videos, allowing others to enjoy this content too. Thanks for your continued support. Caribbean immigrants rely on various social services and support systems in the U.S. Trump's administration may implement cuts to programs such as healthcare, education, and housing assistance, which could disproportionately affect immigrant communities. Access to these essential services is crucial for the well-being and integration of Caribbean immigrants into American society. The rhetoric and policies of Trump's previous administration often led to heightened tensions and discrimination against immigrant communities. The Caribbean diaspora may face increased instances of racial profiling, discrimination, and xenophobia. Community leaders and organizations will need to work diligently to support and protect the rights of Caribbean immigrants during this period. Trump's administration previously attempted to end programs like Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals, DACA, which provides protection from deportation and work permits to eligible undocumented immigrants who came to the U.S. as children. The potential rollback of such programs could affect many Caribbean immigrants who rely on these protections. Additionally, changes to the legal immigration system, such as reductions in family-based immigration, could impact the ability of Caribbean families to reunite in the U.S. Despite these challenges, the Caribbean diaspora has a history of resilience and advocacy. Community organizations and leaders will continue to play a crucial role in advocating for the rights and well-being of Caribbean immigrants. Efforts to build alliances with other immigrant communities and engage in political activism will be essential in navigating the potential impacts of Trump's re-election. As we can see, Caribbean leaders have varied perspectives on Trump's return to the U.S. presidency. While there are concerns about potential policy shifts, there is also hope for stability and new opportunities. The impact of Trump's presidency on the Caribbean will depend on how the region adapts and responds to these changes. There is positive assurance that Caribbean leaders are committed to working together with the U.S. administration to address common challenges and promote mutual prosperity. On the other hand, Trump's re-election poses several challenges for the Caribbean diaspora living in the U.S., particularly in areas of immigration, economic opportunities, social services, community relations, and legal status. However, the strength and resilience of the Caribbean community, coupled with continued advocacy and support, will be vital in addressing these challenges and ensuring the well-being of Caribbean immigrants. If you enjoyed this video, you'll definitely enjoy this video on the Caribbean-US relations under Trump and the potential of mass deportations. Check it out. We want to hear from you. What do you think Donald Trump's return to the presidency means for the Caribbean region? Will it bring more challenges or open up new opportunities for trade, tourism, and diplomacy? And for those in the diaspora, how do you think his policies could impact Caribbean immigrants living in the U.S.? Share your thoughts, experiences, and predictions in the comments below. Let's start a conversation. If you enjoyed this video and found it insightful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends and family. Hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss our next video. This is Caribbean Focus. See you in the next video. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments and how you believe this change will impact you below. Stay tuned for more insightful content.